Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. I've just ridden about 30 minutes of tempo from my front door so I can get to the start location on time. The rest of the group is pulling up right behind me from the other road. I have not been on a group ride for quite a while, primarily due to the rain, the race that I just put on, and the little racing that I've done so far. Many of my teammates are in a similar position, so this is a real treat that we get to ride together today. In the last 5 days, I've had 2 short, good, strong workouts. The next weekend, I have a race. So I'm going to have 1 strong, short workout and then a lot of rest. In the meantime, this is going to be a good, tough workout for me. As I mentioned previously, I rode 35 minutes from my doorstep at tempo pace to get here on time. And I barely made it, looks like. As soon as I connected, we went right to work. The person at the front is pulling at tempo to steady state pace, and the riders at the back are recovering under stress. This course is not flat. It is undulating upward, so there's not much rest even when you're on a wheel. This was going to be the perfect workout for me. A lot of tempo pacing, and then a lot of strong efforts that you'll see later on in this video. In fact, one of them starts right about now, on what I call the Hill of Will. This is about a 1 mile climb that has grade changes, including going up small walls. My training partners on this ride, all of which except one are my teammates, are stronger in many ways than I am. My being able to stay with them are a testament to 1, a good training plan, and 2, my work ethic. You can have one without the other, but you're not going to have as much success unless you have both of those. After this climb came more tempo work to the water stop, then after the water stop, more tempo work to the bottom of this climb that you're seeing now, Walker's Grade, a 3.6 mile climb that averages about 6.5%. With one of my teammates turning back, we're now down to 4 of us in this group. And one of us, who's not my teammate, is visiting from Indiana and doesn't have a lot of mountains over there, so he's suffering a little bit on this climb. In the lead is the accountants, and right in front of me is the colonel. To give you an idea on how strong the accountant is, the colonel is riding quite well. I'm doing okay in my little mini comeback, and the accountant says he's nowhere near up to form, and he's still putting the hurt on us. A number of times during this 23-minute effort, I tried to go past the accountant, but he would just speed up and wouldn't let me go. There were a couple times when he would surge ahead of me, and then I'd have to catch to get back on. Once we got to the top and had our water stop, we descended back down. Once we hit the bottom, we went right into tempo pacing again. It's great riding with seasoned veterans that know what to do. We continued this tempo pacing all the way to the town of Friant that you see us where we are now. On the way to Friant, I called out to the others that will do quick pull-through pace lining at speed after we get there. Once in Friant, we were at about 3 hours 15 minutes into our ride. So far, this was the longest ride I've done in a number of months. Doing this type of workout so late in a very tough ride is very hard, but it has very distinct advantages. Major one being that it builds end of race strength. Because I'm riding with much stronger riders, it also teaches me to be more efficient. My main objective is not only to be functional in this group, but also to stay protected. As soon as the accountant pulled off, who's much stronger and smaller than me, I got right on his wheel. When I see the last rider, I start shifting across, so then when he goes past me, I just move over another couple inches and I'm right there. We did this for about 12 minutes before we got the end of our section. It seemed much longer than that. Once we were done with this, we soon after split up. I still had another 75 minutes to go to get home. So usually what I do in this case is I'll go do a 20 minutes or maybe a couple 20 minutes strong efforts. But all my strong efforts were behind me. So what I did was I went into straight endurance. I kept it above 80 RPM and below 200 watts and kept that pretty much even all the way till I got home. This almost 80 mile, 4.5 hour ride with a lot of tempo and strong efforts was the most I've ever done in a number of months. I was knackered. I did all the right things, took my hammer recoverites, ate well, and I slept. Next is a lot of rest, maybe some easy spinning here and there. I have 1 hard workout on Tuesday, then a lot more rest, then my race is on Saturday. I hope you like this little mini comeback series. This is the end of week 2. Remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.